Hello, hello. Nick here again. It's Wednesday. Let me get this going here. All right. Let's see. I think everything is good on my end. Yep. Let me look on. Make sure my audio. Yep, excellent. Okay. Welcome to Wednesday. Like I said, doing another live. Been a little rough recovering, doing all that. Had my surgery last Wednesday, so it's been about a week. I know I've been doing a bunch of different content, cross-platform. Featuring the dogs. You know, kind of filling the void there a little bit. With that being said, I think I'm going to do some reaction content today. I do have some McDonald's too. I'm going to probably eat in the background. I might mute myself or something, but I'm kind of eating, or at least drinking anyway. I don't know. We'll see how that goes, but I got some reaction content to do. We'll kind of go from there. All right. Let me see. I'm just trying to check something. I like how it doesn't tell me how many. Okay, whatever. All right, let's go ahead and get started. This video is regarding food stamp fraud, public benefits assistance. I think I can remember I've done it once. I was on, not fraud, clarify that. Been on food stamps once. Because obviously at that time, you know, needed assistance and help, didn't have income. And that, but otherwise, never been on it after that. So, let's see what we got going.
Maybe when people be like, girl, how you get food stamps? I wish I get food stamps. Bitch, better start lying. Say, ma'am, I don't have no address. I've been homeless for 3, 4, 5 months. The police came knock on my door after I made that video. They fucking booked me in jail for fucking fraud.
For me, because I've been on food stamps for the past 15 years, you do realize that I qualified for food stamps because of my income, right? Because I don't have any income. I haven't had income in the past 15 years, and I have been able to have my bills paid, my food paid for, and I'm in Section 8 housing, okay? These are all programs that I'm entitled to because I do not...
Ooh. Entitled to? Are you sure? No, it's a benefit that is available to you. No one's entitled to anything in this world. You have to work for what you get. One of the big things that people seem to miss. Don't know why, but I don't know. Maybe it's just this generation. It wasn't mine, I can tell you that. I know growing up, I had to work for everything I got. Nobody handed me shit. So, yeah.
Not make enough, okay? So tell me why I get this letter in the mail today telling me that I have to freaking show up for 15 hours a week, okay? 15 hours I'm gonna have to take out of my time to go and do what? Some hours? I have to put in some effort so I can get food stamps? Are you kidding me? Like,
No,
I don't already have enough responsibility.
actually, it's probably because you don't have enough, or at least agency over your own person. That's the thing about it. Government benefits. I mean, yeah, they're useful for a time or whatever, but that's the thing people got to remember is if someone else gives you something or they're the supplier of it, they have control over you, agency. They can dictate how it works. That's the same way, like, I mean, I know people like even Medicare, like this whole bit. I so apologize. I'm going to be moving around a lot because of my back. So I took my afternoon medications and stuff, but I still kind of like can't get comfortable and whatnot. So you'll probably see me squirming around a bunch. But anyway, people were saying even like for the Medicare for all and people who wanted to do that, it's a double-edged sword because what if the government says, no, I don't want you to have that. What are you going to do? They're the ones controlling the benefit. Or at least, whereas private insurance, I have a little bit more autonomy where I can say, you know what? No, I'm going to go somewhere else. I'm going to go to a different doctor. I don't like where this is going, or I don't want that or this or whatever. So, people don't factor in those things or think about those things because, people look at here and now instead of what's actually going on for the big picture. It's big picture stuff, stuff they usually, well, at least when I was in, tried to teach in school, critical thinking. Seems like a lot of that has gone now too. I need to get you know what? I bet I don't have anything to check. Is there a napkin in here? Yeah. I need to put napkins. Oh, yep, you found it. Good job. I just dropped a French fry. Okay. Let me put, there we go. That way it doesn't sweat all over the desk. I did get a new keyboard and mouse, a Logitech. It's the wired version of their flat keyboard or their flatter. And it doesn't have that issue because I know the other one they have where it doesn't make any noise. The membrane on it double taps. This one does not do that, tactile one, so it must have different switches in it. Then even the mouse, I did get if you see it. Sorry, I'm looking at some. I don't have it on Wi-Fi yet because I have to put something underneath the charging mat, but I got the charge mat, mouse pad, and then the X2, which has the adjustable click depth in it, which is really neat. I actually have it set to the lowest one. I don't have it set to 0. If you have it set to 0, it doesn't click at all. And then there's no give to it, but it clicks. I can't get used to that because I have to know what the hell I'm doing. But there's barely any click to this at all. There's like just a little give, but you can actually adjust it to where you got a little or a really maximum where there's like real depth to it. So that's kind of cool. And then once I get my rubber piece, there's a rubber piece, a small piece I'm going to put underneath the mat because the metal disc actually interferes with the wireless charging for the mouse, so I have it wired right now. But yeah, I mean, sorry, I've gone off on tons of different tangents. But yeah, I mean, like I said, if other people are giving you the benefit, they have control over it. So, yeah. Now that wasn't a requirement when I got food stamps. You did not have to. You did not have to do community service, but now they've changed a lot of that. even medical. I think even for like if you receive the Medicare or the Medicaid or whatever it is for the health insurance or state, where you basically you get everything for free. Same thing. They want you to do some form of community service to offset costs, basically, where you get it. Ow, I'm going to adjust my seat a little bit. Sometimes that battery, I really don't feel the battery much. That's implanted, but sometimes, you know, I had him put it more off to the right. Sometimes I can feel it. It doesn't hurt. It just kind of like annoying. I'm sure I had to get used to it. Oh, and my device isn't turned on yet. It doesn't get turned on until the 25th. They don't turn it on yet because they don't want to. They don't mix post-operative pain with the actual thing it's treating, my neuropathy. And that's to make sure that there's no issues, you know, no spinal issues or anything like that. There shouldn't be, because obviously they didn't cross that membrane to get to the spinal cord, but it's in that space. But to make sure that everything has gone smoothly, they do that. And obviously if there was infection or anything like that, it could potentially mask those pain signals and not know it, you know, all that. So, all right. So yeah, she's got to do community service. Too bad. Part of it.
I have things that I do every single day, like my rituals, my daily self-care. Okay, that's taken away.
What self-care? She better not be talking about doing nails and all that. I mean, I get it, but I remember when I didn't have, you know, when I was in that boat many years ago, I didn't have money. I just didn't get it. And that was even back then. That was when I smoked cigarettes. Just didn't smoke cigarettes. Didn't buy it. If I didn't have money, I didn't get it.
For myself. How is that right? Why should I have to contribute so that I can receive my $2,700 in food stamps each month? Why should I have to do these things so that I can continue living rent-free? Does that make any sense to you?
Yeah. Yeah. Makes total sense. That's what I pay for my taxes. That's what my taxes pays for. I'm working. Well, not right now. I'm medical leave, but normally it's work. I've worked since I was 16. My Social Security, God willing, it actually be there by the time I retire, is actually supposed to be pretty good, but I'm not relying on it as a primary bit because very feasibly by the time I actually retire, you know, by the time I turn 65, may not even be there. Because they keep taking all the money.
Is there some way that I can get out of doing this shit? Because it is uncalled for. Absolutely.
So it's going to be $400 even, card or cash?
EBT.
You said EBT?
EBT.
We don't take EBT here. It's not a store.
Bro. They take a
And it's on video. Trying to use EBT as a... Hang on, let me give the dog a fry. Here, you want one? Here, you fry. Here you go. It's Mr. Odo. Where's Zeus? Oh, he's laying down. I'm not going to bother him. He's actually being good. Well, not that he isn't good, but I'm not going to bother him. Hi, Mom. Come over here. Hi. Would you like a french fry? I don't know if you can see him or not. Go ahead. Come here. Up. Okay. Get up. Don't lay down. Come here. There you go. Well, I don't know why he's laying down. Come here. There you go. Good job. They don't have salt on them. I always get my fries without salt. I usually will give them a little bit. One more. Good job. I don't know if you can see that or not. Can you see him on there? I don't know. I'll give Odo one more. I know you won't be able to see Odo because he's on the other side. Here. Sorry about that. I don't know how much you can hear the chewing or not, but I apologize in advance if that annoys people. But anyway, she's trying to pay for EBT. I'm surprised she's doing it that well. I shouldn't be. That blatant. That's usually how a lot of them are, though. They'll do it. They don't care. We turn my... Oh, that helps. Turn on multi-stream. I can actually see all the chat. I didn't know. Whatever. It's been a couple weeks, so it's gonna take me a little bit to get back into the groove of it. But anywho, but yeah, she's trying to buy. Oh, weave, of course, $400. Like probably all of our food stamps for it. Nuts. Well, people will buy other stuff with it too. They'll trade the money or the ability to use the card for whatever, alcohol, drugs, whatever, other services. Oh, whoopsie. I meant to.
You take everywhere else. Come on, yo.
Yeah, but this is hair, not
I'm
food.
scamming in her.
No, we're not scamming, yo. You could try it, yo. It's
So
not
now I'm gonna use this everywhere else, but I can't use it here.
because, yo, it's not a food store. Like you can only use you can only buy food with it.
Bro, this is rashes.
Okay, yeah, but this is a hair store side. It's not food. You can't.
Do I need to snap in her?
I mean, yo, you can do whatever, yo, but yeah, like we can't take EBT.
Yeah, Bro, I'm stressed out. You either gonna take the card or what? Like,
Sorry, I can't do it, yo.
I'm taking these braids out tonight. I need my bundles done tonight.
I mean, I could try to hook you up, but we can't take EBT, yo.
All right, bro. All right.
No.
Hey, yo, come on.
Nah, did she?
Oh, she's gonna try to steal too? It's awesome. That makes sense. Of course it does. Why wouldn't it? What? What are you doing? Find you a spot, bud. That's good, boy. I already chewed his bone. Gave him a bone earlier, but I try not to give him too many in a day. I mean, he tears through them pretty quickly, but...
He really just complained about having to put in 15 hours a week? I'm
Yeah,
sorry, but
right.
she's talking like someone asked her to climb Mount Everest. The facial expression
Yeah.
says it all, too. Completely offended that effort is even part of the deal. Then she starts listing her daily rituals, like that's somehow harder than an actual job. Bro, this confidence is wild. And somehow I don't think this is the craziest take we're about to hear.
One thing for sure, two things for certain. I might not get no food stamps, but let me tell you, baby, I don't play when it's time to come to my kids, because they gonna eat all the time. They cut my food stamps, y'all, and I had to spend cash. But baby, don't you ever get it twisted. Don't you ever get it twisted. You feel me? Because they going to eat all the effing time. Don't play with me. I'm gonna feed mine. Looking like a whole snack. And I got some oxtails cooking in the bag, you feel me? And my kids want some chicken nuggets, fat and moussa.
I don't even get my stuff that... I don't even get that much food. That's a lot. I don't even go through that much food. I mean, that's the other thing. I can comfortably spend maybe $200 a month on myself for different food things. And that's not even doing a lot of, not even doing a lot of cooking or anything. Like if I can't cook, same thing.
I spent $441 cash.
There are 4 reasons on why I will never get a job. Number 1,
Oh boy.
if I get a job, they will cut off my food stamps. And I'm not gonna fucking risk that shit.
Oh,
How dumb would I be to get a job and then they're either gonna cut my stamps in half or take them away completely? Not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Then that means that I have to take out money from my pocket to pay for food. No thanks.
Oh,
Number 2,
okay.
I am not a morning person. There is no way that you'll see me awake before 11 o'clock. It's just not gonna happen.
Before 11 o'clock? Well, I mean, lately I've been doing that. No, actually, I take that back. Even I haven't. I'm usually still going to bed around 10 o'clock, and I'm still usually getting up around 5 or 6. My normal schedule. While even on recovery. You know, where I don't have it. I may take a nap in the afternoon or something, but, you know. But, no. I hope my mic is going. I really do. Let me look at my... Oh, jeez Louise. I hope I hope all of that. That's going to piss me off if that really didn't do what I thought it was going to do. My mic was down. Fucking hell. I am so sorry if nobody could practically hear me. I just noticed that because it looked like it was fine on the readout for the mixer, but I keep forgetting the mixer doesn't overrule the software because it's all tied into the wavelength. Ugh, Jesus, Lord help me. Anywho, but yeah, no, you're able. Go do something. Go to school. Get some, go do fun stuff.
And that morning traffic is ridiculous. So no, I'd rather be in bed. Third reason why I don't work or I'm not gonna ever work is because then I would have to pay bills. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna work
Someone's still got to pay the bill.
just to pay rent, pay utilities. Not gonna happen. My husband could do all that. No thanks. I'd rather spend my money going out, eating, buying stuff, not paying bills. So what's the point of working if I have to waste it on bills? Just not gonna happen. And the fourth reason is because I am allergic to responsibilities. Every time I try, it's just, no. I break out in hives. I'm literally allergic to it. I just can't do it. So at the end of the day,
I hope she doesn't have kids. I really do.
why waste energy working when the government sends me checks?
Ooh, y'all, I'm so hurt. I was just finna get a motherfucking raise on my stamps. Do y'all know how much money I was finna get for November? Them motherfuckers was finna give me $994. Ooh! Boy, it was gonna be a happy motherfucking Thanksgiving around this bitch.
Wait, did this man seriously try to buy hair with an EBT card? Bro walked in sounding so confident
not
like
a
the
bro,
cashier
okay,
was the
okay.
one who didn't know the rules. An employee's face was basically screaming, "Please don't make me explain this again." Then he starts negotiating like persistence is magically going to change federal policy. Nah, this whole conversation feels like a prank. But trust me, the next meltdown somehow gets even crazier.
This video goes out to all the people that went out and voted for Donald Trump. Especially all you people receiving EBT, Medicaid, food stamps. Y'all voted for Donald Trump, and now, guess what? We gotta go back to work.
Yeah.
To qualify for EBT and food stamps, you have to be working 30 hours a week. I got 5 kids. I can't work 30 hours a week. Who's gonna take care of my kids? Y'all done fucked around and found out, now fuck it up for everybody. You mean to tell me I gotta go back to work and I got 5 kids? Who's gonna take care of these 5 kids? I got $72 to last me on this EBT card, and then it's done, and I gotta find a job. So, thanks a lot, and fuck you to anybody that voted for Donald Trump. Shame on you. Now we gotta go back to work. What am I gonna do?
Americans, y'all need to be careful this weekend. Let me
Y'all
explain
figure
why.
it
A
out.
bunch of people are about to lose EBT. Now, if EBT goes away this weekend, a lot of people have said that they're going to go raid their local stores and maybe even their neighbors' homes. They're going to feed their babies one way or another because that's America's responsibility. The taxpayers' responsibility is to take care of them. And if they're not going to do that through EBT, they're going to do that by donating their own stuff. That's the general sentiment. This weekend, we're going to have a ton of Americans that are going to go absolutely ballistic in the streets. What this means for you is, one, you might want to go do your grocery shopping. Unfortunately, I hate to be that guy and like incite panic buying, but you might want to get some stuff. Don't go clear out the shelves, but make sure that you have food for the next week or two until this boils over. Now, if there's mass civil unrest this weekend, government responses are going to be a little bit slow because of, the government shutdown. What this means is we're in a period of very heightened vulnerability, and there's going to be a lot of bad actors out there on the streets taking advantage of it. You need to be very, very careful of where you go and when you go if this starts to pop off. If you see that EBT is actually getting canceled, you might want to, stay home for a little bit. It could end up being nothing, but it could end up being the start. All I'm saying is be aware. This is a very dynamic environment, and you need to know what is happening around you. I love you. Pay attention. Be blessed.
Somebody reported me to the state of Michigan because I'm making money on TikTok and
I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen this. I've heard that a lot of her stuff is fake. Maybe, I don't know, but I've seen a lot of her content, like through different videos and stuff, that she does a lot of crazy stuff. So I don't know how much of it's true. Just like anything on the internet. Hell, you don't know. Half these people fucking lie and everything else.
and I drive a 2024 BMW. They have cut my food stamps.
Yeah, even when I remember even when I tried to go, I remember because when I first moved up here, I had a few months where I didn't have, I was just moved and everything. There's a few months until I started my new job and stuff. So I was like, well, maybe I can get, some food stamps for a couple of months, until everything kicks in. Nope, because, oh shit. No, because they factor in my husband's income, and my husband's income counts as mine. And I have 2 cars, one for one for him, one for me. And nope, too high.
From almost $4,000 a month down to $88 a month. They are telling me if I want a review that I have to sell my car. So you're telling me if you were on welfare, food stamps, cash assistance, Section 8, you can't drive a nice car? They are forcing me to sell my brand new BMW, or I lose almost $4,000 in food stamps.
She really said she'll never get a job because she'd lose her benefits? Bro, she listed paying bills like it was some kind of personal attack. And I'm allergic to responsibilities.
Right.
I almost thought she was joking until I realized she wasn't laughing. The confidence behind those excuses is honestly unbelievable. You can already feel this mindset heading straight for disaster. And yeah, it's about to collide with reality sooner than she thinks.
Not only that, they have taken my cash assistance totally away. They are telling me that Section 8...
Some states don't even do that. There's a lot of states that don't do cash assistance. Wisconsin doesn't. I don't know if they do now, but yeah, there's a lot of states that don't do that. Or if they do, it's very minimal. It's not a lot at all.
Will no longer be paying 95% of my rent, only 10% of my rent. So I will have to pay a little over $400 a month now instead of $600.
So I'm a low-income girly. I've been on food stamps on and off for the better part of like 6 years. I moved out of my parents' house when I was 20, so I'm 26 now. So I've been on food stamps for about that long. Tell me why. I just got this letter in the mail, and I haven't been on food stamps for about 6 months because I got a new job like 5-6 months ago and I knew I wasn't gonna qualify. Tell me why I got this fucking letter saying that I owe food stamps $2,095. What the fuck? They also don't give any options for like payment plans on here, or they didn't tell me why. They were just like, oh, just pay
Because you made too much money.
this balance or it's gonna get taken out of your next year's tax return. Bitch, the fuck? And the letter came from the collection agency, the government collection agency of food stamps. Like, they have their own collection agency. Also, how evil do you have to be to work that job? Like, I just want to know. Like, most people who have food stamps are not like well off enough to even be paying $2,000. Like, most of them don't have $2,000 in their bank account. I know, I sure as hell don't. Like, since when did food stamps become a loaning service? Since when do I have to pay this shit back? Like, I'm thinking about it and I'm like, there's no way.
Y'all hear me? Because of this government shutdown, they telling me I can't use my EBT in November. I got 7 kids with 7 men. 7!
Holy fuck. I've seen some of her content too.
And that's the taxpayer's responsibility, okay?
I'm still on food stamps. Yes, I make over 100,000
with that.
$1,000 a month, and I can show you receipts. And yes, I still swipe a motherfucking food stamp card at Kroger and Walmart for my motherfucking food. We were fucked up growing up. So if I can still have my food stamp plug that I pay $200 and she give me $400 in food stamps, yes, I'm going to use it, stupid motherfucker. I don't give a how much money I make. I still need to get my $400 a month for my food stamp plug. I'ma still pay half price. Why? Because I'm a young nigga and I come from a rough background.
Did y'all hear about the lady that committed welfare fraud? So she would go to Walmart every month and purchase 100 cans of soda, and then she would dump the cans in Walmart parking lot and then sell the cans for money.
Yes.
And one day somebody called the police on her. Now she's been doing this for months and months and months, probably a few years. And someone one day called the cops, and the cops came and said, what are you doing? Like, why are you dumping? She's like, I'm dumping the soda so I can sell the cans. They're like, but it's costing you more money to buy the soda than you'll get back on the cans. And she's like, no, I'm buying them with my food stamps. So she snitched on herself.
Wait, she was celebrating almost $1,000 in food stamps, like she just hit the lottery. Then the very next person starts blaming everyone else because working 30 hours a week suddenly became the biggest injustice on earth. Bro, listen to the tone. It's not frustration. It's pure panic that the free ride might actually be ending. And you can feel the excuses piling up. Yeah, this conversation is about to take a much darker turn.
And these cops said, that's fraud. And she's like, how is that fraud if I'm buying it with my food stamps? So this woman really went to jail and got arrested for food stamp fraud. And she has to pay back like $23,000. Maybe when people be like, girl, how you get food stamps? I wish I get food stamps. Bitch, better start lying. Bitch, lady called me and said, ma'am, I said, yes, ma'am. She gonna say, what's your address? I said, ma'am, I don't have no address. I've been homeless for 3, 4, 5 months. I have nothing. My family won't let me stay with them, ma'am. I'm starving. While I'm kicked back in a motherfucking 3-bedroom and everything.
Yeah, people are that stupid. They post this shit. Whether it's a joke or not, whatever. I don't know why. I don't know why you post it. I really don't. Excuse me.
Been lovely. Then she gonna say, ma'am, what's your job? So I don't say, ma'am, they won't hire me anywhere. I don't have no job. I've been putting application after application and just like nothing worked. Yeah, that lady was on the phone. She said, ma'am, I'm so sorry for all of this that you're going through. She said, would you ship your card out? You should have about $1,000 on your card from last month and this month, and your balance and your payment every month is gonna be $300. And I was like, thank you so much, ma'am. Like, you just don't understand how hungry I've been. Let me tell y'all something. This was wrong with y'all. I know y'all mama ain't tell y'all. You don't gotta tell everybody the motherfucking truth. Y'all, why the fuck the police came knock on my door after I made that video about the food stamp? They fucking booked me in jail for fucking fraud. I'm currently walking down the streets because bitch, as soon as they released me, bitch, I'm waiting on my mama to pull up in my car and pick me up. I didn't make it to a damn neighborhood down the street from the motherfucking jailhouse. I don't know what the fuck, man. I'm just keep pushing. Like, what the fuck? Like, I cannot believe this happened, y'all. Do not lie. I swear to God, this shit caught up to me so fast. I literally just was talking about this on TikTok the other day. Now look at me. So not only do I owe them $35,000, I'm literally fighting these fucking cases. Like, where I'm gonna get the money from? Yeah, I was just hungry as fuck. I don't have money to keep buying food. Like, what the fuck?
Now, this escalated fast. 1 minute people are talking about losing benefits, and the next they're warning that some folks might start raiding stores if the money stops coming. That's the kind of statement that makes everybody stop scrolling. Then we jump to someone shocked they can't keep a brand new BMW while collecting massive assistance. Bro, the facial expression says, how dare they? Meanwhile, everyone else is thinking the exact opposite. And somehow, we're still not at the wild.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, this goes on. It's very common. Till they get caught. We'll do a couple more. I guess I screwed up the first part of all that because my mic was turned down. Maybe I've just totally fucked everything on this thing. I'll have to check the playback. Let's do a police one. I may have to cut this and I don't know. Anyway, we'll go ahead.
Serious in second, 871 Sam John. It's a blue Toyota FJ Cruiser.
When was it? 2023. All right.
Hello. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just running at home. I just moved here.
Okay. Why are you driving so fast?
My boyfriend found this one, so.
Okay.
But I live on Uncle Street. I just moved here in Korea. So.
Okay. Are you okay?
Not really, but I have a picture of my green covers.
Yeah, sure.
And then I have my insurance on my phone as well. But it's not for this card because I'm borrowing this card.
Did you guys get in like a fight at your house or just over the phone? Do you need me to call anyone for you? Or? Okay. Where'd you move from?
Albuquerque.
From Albuquerque? Does your boyfriend live up here? You guys live together? Okay. So Asher, I gotta ask right now, how much have you had to drink today?
I had one drink.
You had one drink at 3? Okay, and you haven't had anything else since then? Okay. I can just smell it is why I'm asking. So the reason I had pulled you over is because you passed me really fast. So your limit here is 35 miles an hour. Okay. Yeah. I mean, you still gotta pay attention to the traffic signs and stuff. So like I said, the reason I can't is because I could smell it on your breath. Okay. Which makes me think that it's been sooner that you drink. You know, like more recently. Yeah. So, what I'm going to ask is I just want to go through some field sobriety tests just to make sure you're okay to drive. And then And then if I determine you're safe to drive, then we'll go from there. Okay, so do me a favor and turn off your car. Can you send me another? Normal traffic. Just go ahead and step out, please.
Would it be okay if I like sit for a while and wait for somebody?
Unfortunately, no. I just want to just double check and make sure. And then,
it's just that I'm not from here, so.
I understand that. I just got to make sure that you're safe to drive. Do you have kids or anything?
Mm-hmm.
Where are your kids at?
My daughter is in Albuquerque.
Okay.
Doesn't have it like fully transferred over yet.
Okay. Just come back here and send. You might want to finish tying that one so it's a little more, so the lace isn't hanging out. Today's one, I'll be conducting field. So Asher, right? Okay. So do you have any serious head injuries or anything? You ever had like brain surgery or back, like broken your back or knees or anything? Okay. Do you wear glasses or contact lenses?
I do wear glasses, but they're at my house.
Okay. Do you need them to
see?
Like, I mean, like, is your vision really, really bad or?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Okay. Okay. Can you see the tip of this pen right here?
Mm-hmm.
So, I want you to stand with your feet together just like this and hands flat at your side. And I'm going to have you stare at the tip of this pen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to move it back and forth and I want you to follow with your eyes only and keep your head as still as possible. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Try to keep your head still.
She keeps moving her head a little bit. Minor, but she's moving it enough.
Same thing except I'm going to go up and down, okay? Okay, so do me a favor and stand right there where my flashlight is. And turn and face my vehicle there. So can you imagine a straight line coming from your left foot to the front of my car? Okay, so keep your left foot on that line, and I want you to place your right foot in front of your left foot, touching heel to toe just like this. The other way around. Hold on. So, yep, just like that. I need you to stay in that position with your hands flat at your side while I explain this test, okay? And don't start until I instruct you to start. Do you understand? Okay, so when I tell you to start, you're going to take 9 heel-to-toe steps on that imaginary line, okay? When you get to your 9th step, you're going to leave your front foot on the line. You're going to use your other foot to take small steps to turn yourself around, and then you're going to take 9 heel-to-toe steps back on the same line, okay? So 9 steps. So just keep standing like this.
And if I don't want to drive?
Huh?
Like, I know I'm not good to drive. I'm not from here, so...
Okay. Well, let's just do this, and then I'll make that determination. Okay? Because once the test is done, then we'll determine if you're safe to drive.
But I know
right?
I'm not.
Okay. Well, let's just do this, and then we'll go from there. Okay? So just stay in this position. So 9 heel-to-toe steps on that straight line. You're going to leave your front foot on the line when you get to your 9th step. You're going to use your other foot to take small.
She said she's not good to drive because she's not from there. That's interesting. I've been to a lot of places and that's never been an issue.
Steps to turn yourself around, and then you're going to take 9 heel-to-toe steps back on the same line. I'm going to demonstrate it for you, okay? So during this test, I need you to keep your hands and arms flat at your side, look at your feet, count your steps out loud, and don't stop until the test is completed, okay? So I'm standing just as you are right here. Do you understand the instructions so far?
Nine steps forward and then turn around.
So I'm standing just as you are right here, okay? When I tell you to begin, you're going to take 9 heel-to-toe steps, touching heel to toe. 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 9, okay? You're going to leave your front foot on the line. Use your other foot to take small steps to turn yourself around. You see how I did the turn? And then you're going to go back. 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 9. Just remember to look at your feet, keep your hands and arms flat at your side, count your steps out loud, and don't stop walking until the test is completed. Do you understand? Okay, go ahead and begin.
She messed up more on the way back. On the way down, she wasn't too bad. But she's not looking at her feet.
Okay, so go ahead and stand right there where my flashlight is. So this next one, I'm going to have you stand with your feet together facing me. Stand with your feet together just like this. Keep your hands and arms right there. This next test is a timed test. Okay, that means I'm going to tell you when to start and when to stop. When I tell you to start, you're going to pick either foot, either your right or your left, and you're going to raise your foot about 6 inches off the ground. Okay, just like this. You're going to keep your hands and arms flat at your side. You're going to look at your toe and count like this. 1001, 1002, 1003, until I tell you to stop. Do you understand the instructions?
Yes, ma'am.
So remember to keep your hands and arms flat at your side and try to keep your foot flat and parallel to the ground.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, Asher, go ahead and begin.
1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010, 1011, 1012, 1013, 1014, 1015, 1016, 2017.
Just keep going until I ask you to stop, please.
1018, 1019, 1020, 1021, 1022, 1021, 1022.
Okay, go ahead and stop. So do you have pretty good dexterity in your hands? Can you do this with your hands?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And this is definitely not meant to offend. What's your highest level of education?
College.
Okay, you went through college? Mm-hmm. Okay. So you know the alphabet and counting pretty well?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm going to have you I'm going to have you recite the alphabet forward. Okay, not backwards. Forward from the letter E and stop at the letter O.
E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, T, R, V.
Okay, so this next one I'm going to have you count backwards. Okay? So counting backwards, I'm going to have you start at the number 72. Okay? And I'm going to have you end. Hey, Sasha. I'm going to have you end at the number 47.
71, 70, 69, 68, 67, 66, 65, 64, 63, 62, 61, 60, 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43.
Okay, you can go ahead and stop. So I'm going to show you how to do something, like I'm going to show you on your hands what I want you to do with your hands, okay? So this is the tip of your finger, okay? So right here, not the pad of your finger, the tip of your finger. I'm going to show you something. I need you to do that same thing 3 times, okay? When I tell you to begin, you're going to take your thumb to the tip of your pinky and you're going to count like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. You understand that? So I need you to do that 3 times, please.
4, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Asher, I'm going to place you under arrest for DWI. Okay? I need you to turn around and face my vehicle, please, and put your hands behind your back. Ashley, you're already driving, right? I know you don't want to drive anymore, but you were already driving, right?
I understand, but I was coming from Albuquerque.
I understand that. Okay. Can you open your mouth for me? Lift up your tongue. Lift up your tongue. Okay. Do you have anything in your pockets?
I don't know.
Do you have anything in your bra?
Mm-mm.
Okay. I'm gonna grab your phone, okay? You want me to grab your phone? You want me to grab your little purse thing too? Okay.
Is there any way I can get out tonight because I have work tomorrow?
No. You'll have to see a judge, okay? You have to see a judge to get arraigned out of jail, okay? So let's walk over this way. Just stand right here in front of my vehicle.
Must be New Mexico.
221 Santa Fe 1, 1041, 15, code 21. Can you start a 20-minute dep?
There's some states you have to see a judge
How long
before
will
they let you
that
go.
take, do you think?
Well, they have 48 hours to arraign you.
Yeah.
So, no more than 48 hours.
They'll have to either Saturday or Sunday.
Go ahead and walk over this way, please.
Am I allowed to call anyone?
Yeah, I'll let you make a phone call, okay?
But their phone number is in my phone.
Yeah, I'm gonna get your phone. I'll let you make a phone call, okay? I'll give you my word on that. I'm gonna reach over you, Asher. Scoot over towards me just a little bit. Okay. I hate these seatbelts.
There's no way I can get like a number or anything.
No, Asher.
And my daughter?
Is your daughter with her dad?
No, my dad is dead.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Who is your daughter with?
Her aunt.
Okay. So, I'm not gonna call your auntie, okay? Is she safe with your aunt?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So, if you want, in just a few minutes when we get to the police station, I'm gonna give you your phone so you can make a phone call, okay? If you wanna call your auntie, and just...
So how long will I be there?
For at least, or the most 48 hours. They have 48 hours to arraign you, okay? But Asher, I need you to listen to me because I'm about to tell you something important, okay? You are under arrest for driving while under the influence of intoxicating liquor. The New Mexico Implied Consent Act requires you to submit to a breath test to determine the alcohol content of your blood. After you take our test, you have the right to choose an additional independent test. If you choose to take this additional independent test, you have the right to a reasonable opportunity to...
We're going to skip forward a little bit. Let's skip forward. They're going to search the vehicle for intoxicants.
One decision on her part.
Yep.
Just thankfully her kid isn't with her.
Yes. When I pulled her over, she was like crying. And I asked her, so it's okay. She's like, I just got into a fight with my boyfriend. And I said, like, you were at his house? And she said, no, I just came up from Albuquerque from work. She said I was on the phone with him. Got into an argument over the phone.
That's the only thing that I don't like about these incision sites. Because I've got two. I got one on my back. You know, follows the spine. Then I got another one on my right. Off, like flank, off to the right, where the battery is. But they itch. Oh my God, they itch. You can't scratch them. Because there's... Excuse me. Because they're stitching. I don't know if any of you know about spinal cord stimulators. So in essence what they did is that they made an incision site, put leads in there. They've anchored it internally so that lead stays in place. And it's going all the way up to about the middle of my back. Probably about like right that much to the top. I think it's T7, T8. Yeah, there's two of them. They're side by side, and then they anchor it toward that bottom part where they entered. But you can feel that. If you lay against it, you can feel where they've anchored it internally. It don't feel very good. And then what they've done is right there where that's at, they've anchored it, and then the lead, the rest of the wire goes off to the right toward the battery. They've tunneled it internally. So they've actually went all the way through the tissue. And then that way it's connected to the battery internally. I'm sure they probably anchored it toward the battery as well too. That way there's not as much give. So that way it's sectioned off. There's an anchor there. There's probably another anchor toward the battery. And then that battery sits there in that pocket. The battery doesn't feel that bad. I can really actually barely tell it's there. It's only like if I lay on it a certain way I can tell. But it itches. Itches like a motherfucker. In fact, I think one day I did. I took some Benadryl for it. And that's kind of getting to that point where I might need to take some Benadryl for it.
When she was driving home.
Where does she work?
At the country club in Albuquerque. But
I was making sure it wasn't like dirty bourbon drinking on the job kind of thing, you know what I mean?
well, she said she had a drink before she went to work, so.
It's not good.
Pink Whitney.
Oh my.
Partially consumed, lid missing.
Fully consumed. 30% alcohol by volume. Holy moly. 375. Pink Whitney. What is that? Vodka? Yeah. She said she had one drink at 3 o'clock.
Maybe that's been her one drink and it's been continued since 3 o'clock.
I guess so.
And has nobody to come pick up the vehicle?
She says she's borrowing it. I didn't ask her. I usually don't let people do that. The only time I've done it is when there was like a bunch of car seats in the back and they had a sober passenger.
I don't understand. You already have a 46 on your outward on your call.
I have not called one. You can get someone else to come do it too.
I might. I'll see. It's weird right now. Even though it's a comedy, there's not a whole lot of officers available for some.
I know 291 is just tearing up the screen. He's like the only one going to calls. Right. Yeah, I like remember too looking down because I saw her coming up on me quick, and I looked at my speedometer and I was like, am I just like zoned out and driving slow? And I was going 37.
And it's a 35 in this area.
And she right past me. She didn't even slow down when she saw me. So cool. So for the independent test, I just have to be like, use your phone.
You could offer to try scheduling you. The other thing you could do if you want to go over the requirement that you're required to do, you can take her to St. V's and have them. They should have a form on hand. But that's for all. Last time Cruz did that, it took them like almost an hour just to find the form because they didn't know the things even existed in the first place. But independent means that they're supposed to do it all by themselves according to Julie, which is RDA. So.
All right, let's do a breath test. Let's check that out.
Do me a favor and stand up. You're going to take a deep breath, push your mouth all the way around this hose, and you're just going to blow like you're blowing up a balloon until I ask you to stop. So step forward a bit. Blow hard. So you got to blow like consistent, like you're blowing up a balloon. So deep breath, blow. Go ahead and sit down. Okay, one more, okay? Go ahead and stand up. Same thing, take a deep breath and just blow until I ask you to stop. Okay, so Try to keep your mouth sealed all the way around it, okay?
I thought it was more so. Just give me 1 second.
No, you're good. It's activated, okay? So that's twice the legal limit. Okay. So I did find that open container in your car. Okay. So I know that this is really shitty and scary and everything. But it is a very important lesson because it could have been a lot worse. You could have hurt yourself or hurt somebody else. So I'm gonna
0.18. Let's see what she get. What she end up getting. Aggravated driving while intoxicated, open container in a vehicle, no driver's license in possession. Possession, she just has to show that. Speeding. Oh. Really? Wow. That's unfortunate. Does it ever list what was the cause of death? Huh. Interesting. Yeah, California Bodycam, they do a lot of good stuff. I've watched a lot of their videos. So yeah, make sure you go check them out. Let's see what else. What else are we gonna watch? Oh, that's me right there. That's funny. It shows me my own stream. What else are we gonna watch? Identity theft. Oh. Let's check it out.
On February 6th, 2023, Smyrna police in Georgia were called to a Fifth Third bank where a woman was attempting to withdraw $1,750 using someone else's stolen identity. The bank had already called the real account holder in Kentucky, who confirmed her purse, driver's license, debit card, everything was stolen in a vehicle break-in days earlier.
Hello?
From Kentucky to that's a good ways away.
What's going on?
I thought I'd go in because they said the tooth got stuck.
The what? I got something?
It got stuck in the tooth.
The fuck? I couldn't understand what the fuck she said. Like, what? Some of these people, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
That's all.
All right. Do me a favor. Will you step out for me real quick?
Sure.
Not a question.
Yeah, make sure you put your car in park.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I do something wrong.
Well, we're not sure yet. You're trying to cash a check or something, is that right?
No, I was trying to withdraw from my account.
Withdraw from the account? Okay. Is it your account?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, maybe they're confused, but they're acting like they think that it may be
somebody else's account?
No, it's my account too.
Okay. You have an ID with you?
They got my ID.
Okay. Do you have anything that we can
She's
name
gonna
on it?
drive off without it?
In your purse?
Hard to get comfortable.
Okay. What about anything else in your purse? Anything with an ID on it?
Just there.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you real clear. Is this you?
Yes.
100%?
Yes.
And you have an ID that says this is you?
Yes.
Okay.
This is the ID that she presented for Miss Angela, which is our client. I gave her a call. She is in Kentucky currently. She's filed a police report. Her car was broken into, the purse stolen, and all that as well.
I mean, I'm not saying I don't believe you. I'm just saying they called us.
Like, my face is swollen because I just had my wisdom teeth taken out.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll tell you what.
I'm like, I was about to go in and get my stuff.
Okay,
Still
well,
wearing
do me
a
a favor.
mask.
Just back right over there for me.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure she ain't a dental hygienist or something? She's wearing scrubs like she is. And she's still wearing a mask. It's just kind of weird.
Just back right over for me.
It's 3 years after COVID, so.
Just to the side of it. To the side.
I'm just going to tell them now that I'm coming.
Okay, hang tight right there for me. $50 back. Copy of Kentucky tag.
She was trying to get information from her account and withdraw money from it.
Like what type of information?
How much was the balance in there?
Okay.
And then try to withdraw funds. Can give you the actual Angela's phone number.
So why don't you come in with me? That way we get this squared away. Grab your purse, whatever you need. You lock your window. You already went up. Lock it up. Yeah.
No problem with doing that.
I get it. I get it.
I was about to go in there anyway. Like I don't understand what the problem is. It's just,
Well, I'm trying to explain to you that they're just being extra precautious because they said that that there's a person, there's somebody that has a stolen or lost.
I lost my car. I found it. That's all right.
Okay. So you reported it lost.
Yeah. How y'all doing? I reported my car lost, and I found it. That's all it was. And I was coming from Kentucky.
What's your name?
Look, Angela.
What's the address?
I moved from that address there.
But what is it?
I think it's like 210 something. 210, 1110, 110, 10.
She doesn't know her own address. That's a red flag.
10 something.
What's your name?
Angela.
You understand our concern, though. You're kind of a little weird with the responses. I get it. I get
Like,
it.
I just have my wisdom teeth out. It's just, I ain't got time. My shit messed up. It hurts.
I had my wisdom teeth out too, so I understand
I'm not
that.
gonna try to cash on that. It's not mine. I don't need to go to jail because I gotta go pick my kids.
Well, nobody needs to go to jail unless they deserve to go to jail. That's why we're trying to figure it out. If you're a victim of your own misunderstanding with reported whatever, that's one thing. If you just forgot, don't read the old address, all that kind of stuff. I'm not trying to hit you up. However,
It's an old address. I just recently moved, like about a year ago. Hey, Daddy.
Copy a number. I'll call in for a patch.
just to make you 100% clear, we have to figure this out before we can let you and everybody else go about their business. But if you aren't the person that you tell us you are, and you continue to tell us that, that's going to be another charge.
Okay, I understand.
You understand that too. I just want to make sure that you're completely aware that if you are being deceptive in any way,
I understand that.
keep digging yourself a hole if that's the case.
I understand that my mouth is just hurting for it.
Okay.
And I'm tired. I took it.
I'm just giving you that just so you understand, okay?
I have you connected with Officer Stokes. Hi, Officer Stokes.
Hey, good morning. Hey, just for the record, I want to go over a few things with you just to confirm your identity. Can you spell your first name for me?
Angela.
And can you spell your middle name?
And so, once again, you were just here trying to withdraw money.
Yeah, I'm trying to withdraw money. I'm not trying
How much were you trying to withdraw?
$17.50.
$17.50. Okay.
Because I was planning on putting a down payment on a house down here.
Okay.
A down payment on a house, $17.50. That's like not enough money. It's usually wired. It's never cash. Has to be wired.
But I probably got my PNC account mixed up with this. Did I ask them?
I'm sorry, say it again.
I have a PNC account.
Okay.
And I also have this, and I probably got the two mixed up. Okay.
Mixed up as in...
Like money-wise. That's why I asked them how
had
much.
more money there than here?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, well, that's not why we're here. We didn't,
Yeah.
they didn't, you know, the red flag wasn't because there wasn't enough money in the account.
Right.
It was...
I understand that. I'm not can't do no shit like that. I ain't...
Okay.
Lexington, Kentucky, 40503.
And the last thing is, can you tell me your social?
I'll tell you what, let's walk out here with the officers. Just let them continue their business. We'll walk out here for a second.
I'm in comfortable mode because I just got to keep on.
I get it. I gotta fucking move my car so that people can get out of their way.
That might.
You just walk over here and make sure it's quick.
Has Fifth Third Bank explained to you everything that's going on?
Well, they just called me and said, where was I located? I said, I'm in Lexington, Kentucky. And then they said, you know, somebody's presenting, I guess, the car trying to, they're in their drive-through. And I guess she goes, I guess you can't be in the drive-through if that's the case. And I told them that, I said, yeah, Friday, my car was broken into, my purse was stolen, and my cards were stolen, my driver's license and all that. And I've made a report in Lexington, Kentucky.
You don't have anything else in your...
So it's in Georgia. I wonder how our information got all the way to Georgia. Well, I mean, they usually just sell it. Or give it to somebody and say, hey, just, it's my account. Try to go get this money.
Purse. With your name on it.
No, just my cigarette.
That's it? Okay. Anything in the car?
Huh?
Anything in the car?
I can go there. I got a couple more cards. My insurance.
Insurance?
Mm-hmm.
But you said the car's not in your name.
No, my health insurance, sir.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's walk over there and get that real quick.
For the record, have you given anybody permission to use your identity?
No.
Would you like to press charges for identity theft and financial transaction card fraud?
Yes.
Okay.
Good.
Can I sit down?
Yeah, sure.
A lot of times people don't want to press charges for some stuff because the headache and all that with it.
If we're able to get a rapid ID over here, rapid ID, you know what that is? Rapid ID, it's a little device where you put your finger into it and read your fingerprint. Is your fingerprint going to come back to you as well? Okay.
No, well.
I really am just.
It's going to come back to her, but not the right one.
In case there's something else going on here, because like I said, I've been doing this for 17 years. I get it if something's going on that you don't want us to know about, but if there isn't, no big deal. I'll be the first to apologize. But if there is, I'm just trying to get you to help yourself out by telling us the truth, so you don't get hemmed up on further charges.
Right. I understand.
Okay. All right. So, how old are you?
Now they'll keep doing this up until they prove who she is. Then all of a sudden they'll want, oh, well, can you go easier on me and all that? They'll do all that lip service shit. When he's already told her, like, you don't want extra charges. Because some of those charges they don't have to charge. It's like, yeah, I did this or did that. Okay, we can charge you with the main crime. But we'll have to charge you with the other ones. It all depends on how, they want to stack them. Otherwise, they can just keep stacking charges. They can get you for everything. under the sun. Should be. I mean, I admit sometimes I'll forget, like, what age I'm supposed to be. Like, you know, like, okay, I just had a birthday or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But I roughly know I'm, 39 years old. I'll be 40 in October. It's usually right around my birthdays when I'll, like, just totally space it sometimes. You know, like, oh, yeah, I just had a birthday. But, no. You know how old you are.
Okay, so
I'm already drugged up though.
I understand, but that math isn't working out.
Oh, there you go. Got a DUI. She's drugged up and she's driving.
Yes it is.
No, it isn't.
61, baby. Okay.
No.
I'll be 56.
Okay. Well, I'm very sorry to tell you that math
I'm
ain't.
saying I'm already like half out of it. Look.
I get it, but that's also, and it goes back to what I was saying, is you're operating a vehicle, and if you're saying that you were technically DUI drugs, you're admitting to DUI drugs then also, right?
Since I've been sitting, I have.
Okay.
It just kicked in.
Okay. Well,
convenient. Just kicked in. That's part of the reason too, like going back to even my surgery. It's part of the reason why I had to take leave. I can't drive because I'm taking drugs. I specifically cannot drive. So yeah, that's why, my husband, if I have to go anywhere or do anything, which I really haven't been, obviously, but, come in the coming weeks, if I have to go anywhere or anything, my husband has to take me. I can't just drive myself because of the drugs I'm on. Even on a self-driving car. Because technically, you're driving. You're in full control of the vehicle. So, yeah, if you admit to it, it doesn't have to be taking effect, technically.
No.
I don't want to go to jail.
I know you don't want to go to jail, but here, okay, look.
I can have someone pick up the car.
Whatever your name is, look at me. Look at me right here, right here. I'm going to take my glass off. So I can see your eyes. Okay. Math isn't working out. A lot of this other stuff isn't working out. So why don't you just tell me who you are and what's going on? Look, I'm not some young guy that's trying to hem somebody up. I'm trying to help you. But if you keep lying to me, I'm going to have no choice but to take care of business, okay?
Take care of business. Do it.
I can see there's something you want to say, and I've been really cool with you, okay? We know more than what we're letting on, okay? That's what I'm trying to get at. I'm just, I'm doing all the usual things. You're just not answering all the right questions correctly. I know you got the name memorized, you got the date of birth memorized, but there's a lot of things that aren't adding up, okay? So why don't you go ahead and just tell me what you got to tell me.
Can I smoke a cigarette?
We'll work on that. We'll work on that. I know how it is.
Location at 1265 West Spring Street.
So just tell me what you got to tell me, because like I said, this
got all
math
the
isn't adding up.
Yep.
A few other things aren't adding up. It just, don't dig yourself a bigger hole, okay?
Mm-hmm. Where'd the glasses come from? I didn't see that.
Hey Kendall, my name is Officer Stokes. I'm a police officer with the city of Smyrna, Georgia. We've got somebody stopped, detained right now at a bank here in Georgia, attempting to use her identity. So I'm trying to get in contact with the detective handling the case, and I've got the case number here.
Yeah, what's the case number? Can I please light a cigarette off the A-tax?
Well, I was kind of hoping you'd,
I'm like, either way, you're still gonna let me up, right?
Well,
right?
It's gonna be up to the gentleman over there, but I'm the one that's been doing this for a good minute. I'm just gonna Just trust me. I'm trying to help you, not
You're still gonna lock me
dig yourself up. Well, I mean, I don't know. Why would I lock you up?
Okay.
I know times are tough, and I don't know what's going on with you. I'm not going to sit here and try to assume anything.
After you buy a cigarette.
You can go ahead.
Yeah.
So do you want to talk, or do you want to remain silent?
Can't do.
I
can't hear you. I'm sorry. You have to speak up.
Oh.
You don't know?
What is the woman that you're out with them? What's her name?
At this time, don't know. I've got a supervisor coming with a rapid ID. It's a portable fingerprint thing.
So what can I call you? What's your real name? You don't want to tell me your real name?
Rapid idea.
We're going to have to find out eventually. You all right? Or are you just contemplating things? Okay. Well, what did you take so I can tell the EMTs what you took? 10 Percocet?
A 10 milligram.
How long did you take those? What's that?
30 minutes ago.
30 minutes ago? You normally take 10?
Nah, I just told you I had no living teeth out yesterday. They gave me perk 10.
Radio is clear. I'll start engine 2.
Okay.
Perk 10s, yeah.
Do you need to be checked out? You want me to let EMTs check out? Is that a yes? Okay. 12:55. Start a signal 4-hour location. The subject claims she took about 10 Percocet.
I didn't take 10.
30 minutes ago,
I
and
took
her chest
one.
was hurt. You told me 10.
I said perk 10.
Perk 10s? Okay.
Yeah, perk 10.
Right.
I don't know if I'm allergic to it or not.
12:55. Correction on the number of Percocet. She took a Percocet and she called it a Perk 10, so I assumed it was 10.
I really don't feel good. I'm shaking.
Okay, well.
I can't breathe. I'm sorry.
Well, if you can't breathe, you need to put the cigarette down. I did you a favor by letting you smoke. If you can't breathe, you shouldn't be smoking. It's just that simple.
I understand that. I do.
That makes no sense.
True.
All right. Why don't you go ahead and just give me your real name, date of birth, okay? They show on the road. They're going to need to know at the hospital.
Back when I smoked, it was Marlboro Lights for me. But I can't do many things.
What is it? I understand. You're not going to get out of the hospital or out of jail without them knowing who you are, so you might as well just go ahead. What's that? Brenda?
Oh, Brenda.
Young lady is, she's going to end up being with us because of something going on here at the bank, but she says her chest hurts because she took a Percocet a little while ago.
Okay.
And
I'm shaking.
she's shaking. Of course, she's obviously shaking because she's going to end up with us.
Yeah. No, I appreciate it.
She had a wisdom teeth out. Is that correct? Is that real? That's real? Okay, so she had a wisdom teeth out.
When did you have your wisdom taken out?
Yesterday.
Yesterday? On a Sunday?
No, wait. Well, Friday. Friday, Monday.
Well, that, if she's smoking, she could be developing dry socket too.
On you.
Which is very horrible. Luckily, I don't deal with that shit anymore.
After talking with her, she definitely got some addiction issues.
Yeah.
More than just Percocet. I guess so.
Yeah, that's what I asked.
Yeah. So
all right, just making.
She hadn't really, like I said, admitted to any of that, but I've been sitting here talking to her, trying to get her to loosen up, just talk with us a little bit, so.
All right, Brenda, you're under arrest. You're being charged with misdemeanor obstruction, felony identity theft, felony financial transaction card fraud. We're towing the car, taking a search warrant on the car, and there's probably going to be other charges. I've already notified Lexington, Kentucky, okay?
I'm saying, I don't know.
So you might have charges coming out of Kentucky, so.
I'm saying, I don't understand what the car, I just used my friend's car.
All right, let's go.
Am I going to the hospital?
Yep.
Your friend's gonna be
Can I get my
pissed.
jacket?
She was asking about leaving this vehicle here. Do you want to ask her permission to leave it here?
No, we're putting a hold on it and getting the search warrant.
Okay.
The victim's stuff was stolen in entering auto. I talked to the detective from Kentucky. They go up and down, breaking into cars and shit. So the victim told me her entire purse and stuff was stolen. So
the car was stolen too?
No.
Oh, I'm about to say.
Victim's car broken into, entire purse stolen.
I got you.
I'm trying to see if there's other stolen property in this car.
Okay.
Where's my grandpa in the car? That's down.
Leave your jackets in here.
I want to take my stuff with me.
You're not taking your stuff with you.
Okay, but y'all about to impound my,
It's
my
gonna have a
car.
hold. Leave your stuff here.
Okay, can I take my jacket, please?
Oh, we'll take one of them. All right, turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
I'm feeling later.
Ow.
I was just making sure that I could get a finger in there. They too tight?
So keep your knuckles together like this. Keep your hands and knuckles together. We'll hurt the back.
What's his first name?
Cody.
Cody.
That was the name of my mama's dog.
Burns!
Stokes!
I was gonna come by 65 and work out.
What, today?
Yeah.
I'm calling bullshit.
Before all this happened.
Oh. You should have. You know where we are.
What, you gonna move this to about 6 o'clock too? Well, if you're going through all that effort, you probably will. Then.
Listen, I flex for felonies.
I flex for felonies.
Let's go.
That's what he calls it.
Flex for felonies.
All right, boys. Have fun.
Later.
Have a good one.
We're going over to my car back here. Hey, where's the car key at?
In there.
She said it's in the car. Yeah.
That tip came from an identified bank employee with firsthand knowledge of the transaction. Under Florida versus JL, that kind of source carries real legal weight, far more than an anonymous call ever would.
Absolutely.
The stop itself was clean. Terry versus Ohio gives officers authority to detain someone when they have reasonable, articulable suspicion of criminal activity. A bank employee who personally spoke with the theft victim? That clears the bar with room to spare. The problems start later. When asked her age, the subject said 58, then 61, then settled on 56. She couldn't produce a coherent home address. She had the name memorized, but the details a real person would know instinctively, gone. Under Illinois versus Wardlow, inconsistency and nervous behavior contribute to reasonable suspicion. They don't prove guilt, but they justify keeping someone detained while the investigation develops.
Yeah.
What happened next is where this case gets complicated for the prosecution. Officer Stokes conducted sustained accusatory questioning, telling the subject, "We know more than what we're letting on for well over 10 minutes. No Miranda warnings, not once." The question isn't whether Miranda applied at the moment of formal arrest, it's whether it applied earlier. Berkemer versus McCarty says the test is whether a reasonable person would have felt free to leave. She was directed away from her car and told nothing could proceed until the situation was resolved.
Usually what'll happen is they just will throw all that part out. Because you can ask questions of anybody. You can even ask incriminatory questions. But usually it's because we already know what's going on. So we're just simply asking for that clarification. At that point, it doesn't matter because I'm still arresting that person based on what I already know, independent of whatever they're going to tell me. So in that case, that technically that evidence isn't needed. Well, it could be used to paint a negative part on when they go to court. Ultimately, that part could be suppressed. They could say, okay, the questions you asked this person we're not using. Which is fine because I don't need it. I could still stop you, ask for you who you are, and then obviously it's not matching up. So that's the part you're going to jail on. There may be charges for whatever else for the bank. But then the rest of it, those questions leading up to that portion, then those just won't be used or omitted. So it's not gonna derail their case.
That's custody by any reasonable reading. The warning should have come before the interrogation, not after.
Right.
If a court agrees, Every statement she made during that window is potentially suppressible.
Right.
The behavioral inconsistencies officers observe stay in, but anything she said under direct accusatory questioning is at risk. Then she handed investigators a separate offense, unprompted. She told officers she had taken a Percocet, a 10-milligram opioid tablet, approximately 30 minutes before driving to the bank. Voluntary disclosure. Under Georgia Code Section 46391, operating a vehicle while impaired by any drug that renders the driver incapable of safe driving is a DUI. Her own words open that case. Correct. No field sobriety test required.
Nope.
The arrest charges felony identity fraud under Georgia Code, Section 16-9-121. Felony financial transaction card fraud under 16-9-33, and misdemeanor obstruction under 16-10-24 are all supported by what's visible in the footage. Officer Stokes earns a B+. The stop was justified from the first call. He sought biometric verification rather than arresting on inconsistency alone, called EMS immediately after the medication disclosure, and checked cuff fit at handcuffing. The Miranda gap drops the grade, telling a detained subject, if you keep lying to me, I'm going to have no choice but to take care of business. And continuing to interrogate without rights advisements is a procedural liability the prosecution now carries. The subject gets a C. She didn't resist arrest credit where it's due. But 19 minutes of active deception, plus a voluntary drug admission, opened 2 additional lines of criminal exposure that the original charges didn't require. 2 takeaways. If you're detained, the Fifth Amendment right to silence exists precisely for moments like this. 19 minutes of false story building is not silence, and every inconsistency along the way becomes evidence.
Right.
For law enforcement, when a Terry stop extends past 15 minutes and questioning turns accusatory, Miranda is no longer optional. Skipping it doesn't just risk one suppressed statement, it can compromise the integrity of the entire case at trial. Let us know if there is an interaction or legal topic you would like us to discuss in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and don't forget.
Very good. I mean, yeah, excellent. The analysis was very good. Right on all counts. Yeah, very good. This is Bodycam Decoded Review. Very good. I don't know if I've seen any other stuff before. Obviously, they got a lot of subscribers and stuff, but not sure if I've seen it before. All right, so it looks like I'm about an hour and a half into this, so I'm going to hop off of here for right now. I think in the coming days, might do some hardcore World of Warcraft. Let's see, we got the 20th. Maybe this weekend. Might do that. And just kind of go from there, see how I'm feeling. Been trying not to overdo it. I usually been, you know, like if I've been down here, because it helps with changing position and stuff with my back. But I usually been sitting down here about a couple hours, you know, and then I go back and lay down for a while. So, all right, like I said, appreciate coming out, hanging out, and I'll be back soon. Appreciate it.